Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex But Were Afraid to Ask is the third film written and directed by Woody Allen. A sprawling anthology film, it contains some of Allen's most memorable scenes. But how well do you know this comedy classic? Well, here's 10 things about everything you always wanted to know about sex but were afraid to ask.
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss.
In the same year, 1972, Allen starred in Play It Again, Sam, a big screen version of his own play. It was not directed by Allen, but by Herbert Ross. It was a wonderful romantic comedy, but Allen only chose to do it to help him draw a wider audience to his own films.
Here's looking at you, kid.
David Rubens wrote the book on which the film is based, but really, Allen just took the chapter titles and did his own thing. Rubens was reportedly not impressed with the finished result. This film marks the first time Allen incorporated some European filmmaking into his work. One scene is a parody of stylish, sexy Italian cinema of the 60s, with Allen speaking Italian. Thing is, he doesn't speak Italian at all, he's reciting his lines phonetically.
Ho ancora il crampi alla gambe.
Allen had originally wanted other couples to play this role, including John Cassavetes and Raquel Welch, and real couple Richard Benjamin and Paula Pentris. In the end, Allen played the role with his ex-wife Louise Lasser. John Carradine was a hard-working Hollywood actor who would amass over 200 roles in a 5-decade career. He had plenty of horror roles, and Allen is alluding to that with his casting. Carradine had a famous acting family, and one granddaughter who would work with Allen, Martha Plimpton, would appear in Another Woman. Also starring in the film is Lou Jacoby. It is Jacoby's second time working with Allen. He was one of the starring cast in Allen's Broadway play Don't Drink the Water in 1966.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen, and a most cordial welcome once again to What's My Perversion. Panel members, you're all looking splendid this evening. Pamela and Tony, so beautiful, and Regis and Robert Q, so handsome. And panel members, we have some very interesting guests with us this evening, and I think we should get right to them this moment. So,
another segment is a parody of old game shows called What's My Perversion. It is a direct send-up of What's My Line, a 60s game show that Allen appeared on several times. Even the name-writing intro is copied.
A reminder, panel, in this case, we go to the different form of questioning. One question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise. And we will begin with Bennett, sir.
Also in this segment is a rabbi with a strange perversion, played by Baruch Lumet. He is a leading actor in Yiddish theatre, and he is also the father of Dog Day Afternoon director Sidney Lumet. There was one scene that was shot and cut. It was called What Makes Men Homosexual, and starred Woody Allen and Louise Lasser as spiders, with Allen getting his head cut off. The footage has never been released. Finally, the film opens and closes with the song Let's Misbehave, written by one of Woody Allen's favourites, Cole Porter. It is the first time Allen used pre-recorded jazz in one of his films, and it won't be the last. That's just some of the wonderful things about everything you always wanted to know about sex, but were afraid to ask. Find out more in our book, The Woody Allen Pages Watcher's Guide, available on Kindle and iBooks. And go to woodyallenpages.com for all the latest Woody Allen news, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and this YouTube channel for more videos.
See you guys in the ovary!
Save me an egg!
Well, at least he's Jewish.